I love you.
I love you too.
Even sometimes you make some trouble.
Yeah, of course, we're still learning.
Yeah?
Still learning.
Do you know why we are here today?
So we're here today to share our life and how it has changed from when we were in Syria. Yeah, and share the memories. So tell me about when I was a baby.
You were very optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your face every time smile.
Oh.
Yeah. And I see the future when I looking to your eyes.
Oh, thank you.
And you, what do you remember about Syria?
I was young, but I remember a lot. I remember the food.
Maybe you are hungry now.
I remember the beautiful smell of jasmine, the markets, the people. I used to play with my cousins and have picnics.
Yeah.
And it was really nice.
Under the tree.
Yeah, under the trees, yeah.
Yeah, it was very nice.
So how did our life change when the war started?
Completely changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because before the war, it was everything available. We have like house, car, good job, me and your dad. And just I leave my house for maybe 2-3 days.
Yeah, you thought that.
But I
We
have
left
never
everything.
go back again. Yeah.
I also want to say something. So when I was young, like before war, it was all good and stuff. And then you opened a gym. We thought it was like, it's like a new business. You're going to have a good life and everything's going to be good. Until that day, I still remember when war started. And I remember we just opened the gym. And then there were people shouting, saying like, go, you have to go, you have to leave. And then you got out, you were trying to lock the door. You held my brother's hand, my hand with one arm and the other one, trying to lock the door. And yeah, I still remember that moment.
Yeah.
Now I feel like, yes, we should have left Syria. Do you think it's changed who you are, like the person you are? War, did it change the way you think?
Yes, yeah. I never think about travel before. I never think to leave my country before because everything was available. But during the war, you have to find safe life if you have family, especially children. And every time I was scared if my children go out, maybe not come back, or my husband go to work, maybe not come back. Every time, every moment.
Yeah.
I was very scared. So, yeah, it was very hard.
Also, because it was you
who made that decision.
Who made the decision for my dad to leave and who persuaded him to leave. So that's why you had all the responsibility if anything happens to us or to him.
Every time I try to be happy in front of the people because I don't like to, but inside I was very worried, scared. Maybe.
Even when my dad was in Syria, we were already scared.
Exactly.
Now he's not with you.
Yeah.
Well, when he wasn't with you, you were obviously going to be more scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kept you going when things got hard? And how did you stay so strong?
You mean here or in Syria?
In Syria, like when Dad left. Yeah.
So it took, I think, 6 months or more, 6 to 7 months without him, and to come to the UK and meet him.
How do you remember the 6 months? Did you feel like it was long or short?
Very long.
Yeah.
And like a dream, bad dream. But in front of you, I try to be happy and make something good. And I don't like to feel like sad or my dad not here.
Now when I think about it, I remember how strong you were. But I remember you were really happy when you got a call about when my dad arrived here in the UK at night. And
it was like 3 o'clock
Yeah.
midnight. Yeah.
That's when I thought I saw your happy face.
Yeah. Yes. Tell me what arriving in the UK was like for you. What do you remember?
When I first arrived,
Yes.
I saw my dad. I hugged him so hard.
Do you remember good things in the airport?
Yes. So after when we first arrived, he didn't bring flowers, which is very bad.
What he bring?
But he brought a lot of chocolate.
Yeah.
They were all melted. But it was really nice. I think and he said that you were his flower, so he doesn't need to bring flowers.
Forgot the baggage and
and Zayn left all our suitcases behind and just went to Dad. And we had to look for them, which is very. And I felt really happy. What were you surprised to learn about the UK when you first came here?
driving license.
Yeah, the driving license.
Yeah.
Do you think that when you first arrived, that language would be the hardest thing?
I think so.
Learning.
Yeah. Because sometimes people misunderstand something.
What you mean, yeah.
Because they don't know the meaning. Maybe sometimes I speak like something, but in good way, but they think this bad
That
way.
way, because they misunderstand.
This is different, very difficult.
Yeah,
not easy.
it happens, definitely.
Nour, what has been the most challenging part for you? You still make challenge, I think.
Yeah, I'm still... But, well, firstly, the schools. I was always thinking about schools, friends.
You were silent.
I was really shy, and because I felt like I don't want to speak because they might make fun of me of the way I speak, whether it's my accent or like the language in general. So I was just always shy. That was really challenging to overcome my shyness, and obviously to meeting new friends was also really challenging.
What's your favorite things about our new community in Brighton?
Brighton, where I live, is
Especially Brighton?
yeah, the best city probably, because they're the most helpful people I've ever met. And I'm pretty sure without them, we would probably be in a very hard situation right now. It kind of reminds me of Syria, like where I used to live, like it's nature.
Different people, different religion.
Yeah, different religions.
Yeah, it's nice.
Other than that, I also love the sea. I think whenever I go walk by the seafront, I always just... That's when I forget everything. I just look at sea and the sunset. Can you tell me more about volunteering during the pandemic?
Yeah, I try to do something good during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Because I feel lots of people needs help, and I don't like to just stay at home.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing.
What did you do?
I try to help old people to make like dishes for old people or vulnerable people.
Yeah.
And make different meal every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you used to bring us some home, and they're very delicious.
Yeah.
What has this experience of having to leave home to come to a new country taught you?
To be patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to be patient, and everything coming. And I need to hard work to get everything what I need.
Yeah.
And life not easy.
Yeah, that's what it told me.
It's not really hard, but you can get it if you work hard.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want people to know about Refugee?
First of all, they're not different from us. Like, they're not different from you.
Yeah.
It's just that they carried more sorrow with them, and they just need more help, more support to, I guess, forget what happened to them.
They carry lots of sadness.
Yeah, sadness. We should make them feel welcome because their
Yeah.
country didn't make them feel welcome. What were your hopes or dreams for me?
Big hope for you. I like to see you on the good life, good health,
Yeah,
first
definitely.
things. Yeah. And what do you want to be? I'm happy. I'm really proud of you. I love you.
I love you too.